right, so shout out to all of you that are still in the gold buy for this morning. Let's turn this down a little bit. If you got stopped out, at least you secured some profits. Pretty good for Monday morning. If you didn't get stopped out, then make sure you're managing your trade as you should, of course. Good morning, Bailey. If you're tuning in from YouTube land, make sure you let us know where you're tuning in from. I'm in Toronto, Canada. Some of the team here is from Vegas, Phoenix, Calgary, other parts of Canada. One person is from the UK. One person's in California from the Zoom. But if you're on YouTube, let us know where you're tuning in from. We've got a big international family here. I know on YouTube we have some people from Bangladesh, some people from India. And of course, this goes without saying, if you haven't already subscribed or liked the video or the live, make sure that you do. Shame on you if you're not already following. Damn, that is one crazy gold buy. To be fair, just finishing this post here. To be fair, in our free chat, we were talking about this. In our free chat, overall in our conversations, Wisconsin, of course. Wisconsin. Cow and cheese. I bet there's cows. I've never been to Wisconsin. I don't know much about Wisconsin. It seems like a place where it would be kind of rural. Like you have some kind of like farm-ish areas and some kind of like urban-ish areas. Kind of a mix. That's what it seems like to me. That's my perception. I have zero reference, so that's totally made up in my brain based off of nothing. This is how rumors get started.
3, 2, 1.
No problem. I'll fix that. Let me fix the mic for you guys. The sound. Okay. How's that? Better? Yes? No? Good. Lovely. So, I don't even know if we should call out another trade or not. Because we're still in this one. Some of us are still in this one. I would hate to call out an opposite. I can almost hear you. I think the music needs to be a little bit louder. I like that. Christian, good morning. Morning, Christian. Hope you're doing well, my brother. Welcome. I like the sarcasm, Bailey. That's something I would have said. So, I mean, technically, we can change this up here. Because some of you guys are still in this trade. You've earned the right of the alien. And of course, Mr. Senor Bull. So right now, it's like I've been saying for the last few days, last week, how usually around this time, remember, in 8 minutes, it's market open. Usually around this time, we see the price looking for yesterday's close price. And that's exactly what it just did. That purple line is yesterday's closing price. In this case, it would be Friday's close price. Not yesterday. But it's the same thing. Hassan. Hassan, you're up for the day. Congratulations on growing your account. But you gotta stop for today. You gotta stop, my brother. You gotta stop. So, this guy grew his account from like $10 to... This is a real account, by the way. It's a live account. From $10. So, $20. He deposited $20. And his account is now, in a week, $688. So, he's super hype right now. Super, super hype. And you can't blame him. It's time to stop for the day. Stop. Because I promise you, because you're up for the day, if you continue, you're going to start seeing opportunities where there are no opportunities. And you're going to start getting greedy and you're going to lose all of it. So for today, the next part of trading that is the most valuable is learning how to stop. If you can master that, you will be successful. Trading, for my new people, trading is not always about making money. I know that sounds weird. Trading is not, I'm going to say it again. Trading is not always about making money. Trading is about consistent habits. That is it. And if you maintain consistent habits, money will come. That's the secret to trading. If you maintain consistent habits, money comes from it. Because you're maintaining risk to reward ratios, you're maintaining discipline, you're maintaining all of the things that you need to do. Oh, you can't see it? Okay. Here. Sorry. I didn't switch it to the other screen. Good morning, investment analyst. So Hassan, good job on growing your account. I can see some bad habits forming there. It's good what you have. So you had good results. But I see some bad habits forming. You don't see it. I see it. And I know some others in the chat see it. And I know you're looking for another opportunity to get in. But I promise you, there's lots of opportunities coming. So for now, relax. Okay? Relax. We want you to grow your account more. Okay? We want to see that account times like 100. And because of that, I recommend a lot for today. I highly recommend for today you stop. You do whatever you want to do, but that's my suggestion for today. Yes. Okay? And if you're new and you don't understand what I just said, I'm not talking to Hassan right now. If you're new and you don't understand why we are emphasizing on the disciplines and habits, then let us know. Let us know or ask the question, hey, why not focus on profits? Isn't that what this is all about? Ask the question. Because that's what they're not telling you. Now, Christian, question for you. Are you back on the trading game? Well then, welcome aboard. For my new people, when we have these live sessions, once or twice a week, I will openly show and share our buy and exit price. For the rest of the week, you'll still be here with us and you'll see more or less a range of what we're looking at. But for the people on the paid membership side, they'll be able to see every single day our entry and exit price. But you still get to trade with us live, and you do get to catch some entries and exits with us too along the way. You get to learn, share, ask questions, and we all become profitable together. We all win together, we all lose together, whether you are on the paid side or the free side, everybody is welcome. If you don't have discipline, then you'll lose your account real fast. Exactly. Every guy here, every single guy here that has traded, because Hassan, I know you're still fresh. Every single guy here knows exactly what I was saying. If you are on the YouTube and you have and let me phrase this properly. If you have grown your account and you continue trading and blew your account, drop it in the chat. Drop it in the YouTube chat. I'll put it right now. Easily have done it. There's not a single guy in here that hasn't done it. Okay, there it is. There it is. I'll repeat. If you have grown your accounts before and continued trading when you should have stopped and then lost all of it, drop it in the chat. All of us. Every single one of us. All of us. All of us. All of us. You can't. And now, Hassan, all of this is so you see. So you see that you're welcome to do whatever you want. But chances are you've prayed to God for the results you have right now. And there are lessons behind it. We don't get to decide what lessons you're going to learn. But you also prayed to be here. And you found this group that are here to help you. So we're here to help share some insight. And you get to decide. Do you listen? Do you not listen? Because the only way you'll learn is by experiencing it yourself. So are you going to go learn and find out the hard way or the easy way? Because in life, I've learned there's two ways that you learn lessons. The hard way and then the harder way. There's really no easy way. If anything I said is a lie, anyone is free to call it out in the chat. By the way, Hassan from Eastern side or Western side? I believe he is Western side-ish. I believe he's in Morocco. Correct me if I'm wrong, Hassan. If you're still in the buy from earlier, please let me know. I got stopped out here at this first yellow line. So I'm happy for the morning. We do have news, but it's not that big. So thanks for reminding me. So we don't have a almost whoopsies like the other day. At 10:30, we have some German news. It's at 1 o'clock. They will have some movements. So we did get to make our money before 9:30, but before 10 o'clock. We'll see if we can catch something else. Elder brother, you know my story. It kind of similar to your circumstance, and yeah, exactly. 100%. And that's your story. And that was one of my stories. So I know exactly how it feels. Hassan, everything we're saying, this whole conversation is all with love. Okay, this is all love, like, you know, man to man, brother to brother. There's not a single person here in this group, on our paid side and the free side and on YouTube. There's not one person here that doesn't want to see you win. We want to see you win. And the funny thing is, all of us, well, most of us had somebody tell us to stop too. And we didn't listen. And now we're screaming at you to stop, and we know you're not going to listen because we didn't listen. Investment analyst, am I right? Everybody in the chat, am I right or am I wrong? Tell me, let me know. Here's a re-entry that I'm going to take. As long as I see confirmation, of course. Hell yeah, exactly. Morocco. Morocco, Morocco. And Hassan, with that kind of money, you could buy a new wife in Morocco. Did you? You entered it? Okay. I'm gonna wait for the modest. I'm gonna wait for the modest. Yeah, that's a re-entry. So I entered. I'm entering on the modest. Two people already entered. Crazy gamblers. Yes. Investment analyst. Good. Today will probably be the fastest morning session. But for a good reason, right? Because if all of us are already up, then, we'll stay for the little bit and see how it goes. I love seeing that everyone is in a different time zone, catching different ranges and stuff. Yet we still line up at the same time. Mr. Chris, when you see, if you're going to be following what I share, the green is buy and red is sell. What is your candlestick time frame? This one is 5 minute. So like if you're going to enter, like I'm entering, you enter now, right? You decide whether you want to enter now, a little bit lower. Let me give you an example. So in this box, in this range, you decide how far into it you want to enter. And make sure if you do enter, once you've entered, that you set your stop loss afterwards. So enter, set your stop loss, and then take it from there. That's if you choose to. I'm not giving financial advice. I was just letting you guys know what I'm up to. I'm entering with small risk. I'm already up for the day. So I'm just looking for a re-entry. And by re-entering, I'm going to be re-entering, which I already did, with a small risk. I don't understand much. Translate to Telegram. Hassan, I don't have much international friend. Will you be? And catch London after takeaway Asia low. Christian's 5 minute. We'll do our best to translate as a group. I didn't understand much if it was possible to translate on Telegram. So if you took the re-entry, you're up a few pips, 18-ish pips, depending where you entered. 18, 20, 30. Elder brother, can you translate? I can't speak. Yeah, which part should I repeat or translate? I say a lot of things. So which part am I translating? Christian, let me know, or let us know in the chat if you entered the buy. Will you be my friend? And I wasn't able to trade today. By the way, good morning. Good morning, Fahad. Good evening, actually. Good evening, Fahad. We will catch you up with what you've missed. We are up for a gold buy. Hassan has become a millionaire overnight. We were giving lessons to Hassan. Hey, Fahad, our new friend on the way, Hassan. You have to baptize Hassan. Yeah. You have to take Hassan for the ritual, for the sacrifice ritual. So for the next full moon, make sure that he spills the blood of a virgin goat so we can have some halal goat curry. Hassan is becoming a gambler. Hassan, see? Fahad just got here. And he can see it. He can see the bad habits. How's that? Hassan, don't trade. Is that a good translation? Here. Here. This will help. Inshallah, no trades. Is that better? Let me know if that's better. Inshallah, no trades. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's be friends. If you're part of the group, you're already friends. Missed your comments. Which comments? Can you say Hassan? Hassan, that would be a friend. Hey, Fahad, our new friend. Yeah, which comment am I missing? Hassan, investment analyst, wants to be your friend. If you're going to trade now, I don't know. That's up to you. We are already in the buy. So we are already in the buy. Some of us are in the buy from earlier. Some of us live in Dubai. But some people got in over here. I got in over here earlier before the session started. And some of them are still in it. Some of us re-entered here. So we are either in the buy from earlier or in the re-entry. I don't suggest that you get in now. Perhaps wait this one out. Yeah, we will, but we don't communicate well. We are all friends and brothers. Try to enter a Telegram group so that we can communicate. Yeah, in the Telegram group. Just speak there. That's what it's for. In the Telegram group, so everybody can get along. Investment analyst hit a 115. 1 to 115. That's good. Those are the good trades. There are two traders that we learn from, and they only look for trades that are 1 to 12. They only enter a trade if it has the potential for 1 to 12 risk to reward ratio. So this means every morning, and we have access to trade with them every morning. They're on a different platform, but it's private. Every morning they trade like this. They open the chart. They're looking for that opportunity, but they only enter the trade maybe once or twice a month. That's it. They only trade once or twice a month. I can't do that. Fahad, can you imagine opening the charts every day and like not trading at all unless that happens? I can't do that. Christian, could you do that? Bailey, investment analyst, Hassan, Clara, can you do that? I can't do that. Yep, I definitely can't read that. For once or twice, we really need a pretty huge capital. That's exact. They're trading. Their accounts are over $50 million. They trade a big portfolio. Thank you for reminding me. It is missing. Thank you for reminding me. I got so used to seeing the ones that I made that I forgot about this one. Forgot about Harry Potter. What's my investment analyst? Okay, once, twice a month. When they will reach there, what's my POV on trade which happened overnight? Is that on the process? Let me take a look. If you're looking to re-enter, now's the time. Make sure you manage your trade. Where is your trade? Okay, I see it now. $26.40. So your trade is that I don't really get where your entry would be. Can you let me know where your entry would be? Is that there at the bottom? Or am I looking at the wrong thing? Oh, yeah. Okay. So I guess we're in the same place, I guess. Oh, you go to the 1 minutes? I don't look in the 1 minutes. That's like looking in my mom's underwear drawer. I don't go there. So if you're re-entering, make sure you manage your trade. Still in the modest. If you missed the previous entry, all that good stuff. For the 2640, it's still a good range. Like really and truly, this whole area right here is a good zone. There's a few reasons why it's a good zone. Part of a trend line, order block, liquidity. There's wick rejections there. There's a lot of good reasons for this zone. I'm just looking for specific entries. All right, Fahad. I appreciate you still being here. Go get some rest. You made your money today. Go get some rest. I took it because there's no such order block, so I just wait and I got a chance. Nice. Very nice. So now everybody for sure should have gotten in on a modest at least, or a better entry. We'll see how it plays out. No, news is not at 10. It's at 10:30. Look. Looky here. It's also not a big deal, but it's just the president speaking. German president. Unless he decides, that their country's going to start making tanks or something crazy for the war, then that could cause some kind of like shift in price. All right, Christian, make sure you set your stop loss. Make sure you set your stop loss, however you're managing your trade, whether it's 0.5%, 1%, 2% of your account. For us, where we're sitting, we're already up for the day. So for us that are taking it, it's just a small risk. We're risking profits. So make sure you do things accordingly. All right, nice. No more than 2%. That's good. So far, Christian, because I know you're fresh here, we've had a very, very, very good win streak since end of July. We've had very few losing days. We've had a few losing trades. It happens. So just make sure that you're managing things properly. Remember, everybody, we are scalping in these trades. So once you have your, 30-ish pips or whatever, make sure you secure that. Raj, I'm going to ask you the favor of please typing in English. Can't win them all. Exactly. Can't win them all. But just make sure that you have your stop loss set, all that stuff. If we have a losing trade, if we have a losing day, it happens. Not even Michael Jordan won every title. Facts. Facts on facts. Yeah, it is key. Risk management is key. That's why you can't go crazy with your lot size when you enter, because you could have an awesome win streak and then you get into your head thinking like, okay, well, I've been doing so good, I'm just going to put crazy lot size now and go nuts, and then that's the day you screw it all up. For me, if I lose 2 in a row, I'm done for the day. That's a good practice. I used to do like 3 in a row if I lose 3, but I realized 3 is too much. 2 is better. Been there and done that. Greed trading cost me a lot. Yeah, yeah. We've all been there for sure. It's you charge it to the game, I guess you could say. Rise chicken. Chicken arise. Is there a chicken emoji? I think that's the question on everybody's mind. But of course, make sure that you like and subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, make sure that you do. And let's find this chicken emoji. It has to exist. We have a chick emoji. Oh, here we go. You're trading with the hammer. Okay. Good. That's for sure going to help. And if I make 2 to 3%, I'm done for the day. That's good too. That's all you need. I think we've all been there where we thought that wasn't enough. Can this be his mask? Yeah, but it's not as cool. You can hear my dog. Her name is Lulo. Lulo. New disciplines, lessons learned. Yep. It's like I was saying earlier to Hassan. You're going to learn either the hard way or the harder way. I was the beginning to make a deal. If I lost it, enter again to compensate for it. But I lose again. I told you. Oh Now, thanks to EdwinDzapata, some friends' instructions, stay away from trading for certain. Good. This is why I said. This is why it's important to focus on one major move. Multitasking here, day job and the group at the same time. Love it. Glad you're here, Christian. Glad you're here. We're all multitasking. I have 3 lives I'm managing right now. A Zoom, a YouTube, and then another private. The Telegram group, and social media, and the chart. So we're all multitasking, but we're all hanging out, and we're all doing what we got to do. Some people are at school, some people are at work. Everybody is doing something different, but we're here together as a group, helping each other learn. You know, I'm not liking how that chicken head looks up there, because it's... Could be my brain that's rotten. It doesn't help, for sure. I'm just going to stay without the chicken head. Digging this group. Thank you for the invite. Of course, brother. Of course, it's about helping everybody win. Me cooking as well, seeing your live. Yeah, what are you cooking? Masala? Masala. Some butter chicken. We worked that I'm correcting a mistake. I'm still a beginner. Today I made 2 deals and stayed away from trading. Okay, good. The best thing you can learn is how to stop when you have to stop. Win, lose. There. This is Raj's favorite song, by the way. Investment Analyst. This is his favorite song. I know you dream about this song all the time. Who's the artist? I don't know. I can't put a playlist that any of us would know. I can only put copyright free music, or else they'll ban my live and demonetize my YouTube, and we don't want that. So this playlist is a dubstep style music playlist. So who's the artist? I don't know. I have no idea. Me cooking as well. What are you cooking? You didn't tell us what you're cooking. Cooking the charts. Steam egg, poached egg, rice with chicken. All right. That's what I'm going to make before the gym. After the live, before the gym, be making my usual breakfast. 6 eggs. Discipline has allowed me to grow from 1500 to 1744. Hey, that's a win. A win is a win. If you're growing your account in a disciplined fashion, that's a win. That's a big win. An ed win. See what I did there? See what I did there? That's an ed win. I just came from the gym. That's why. All right. Did you look at the pre-workouts that I sent you? Do they have that there? Ed wins. We win. The team wins. I can always count on you to remind me. Thank you. No, I didn't. I'm going to do that now. To record my story. How could I forget? Thank you for reminding me. And now, Christian, you get to see it live. All the alien stuff and whatever that I have on my stories. This is what it is. This is what it is, and this is what it looks like. This is what's been going on behind the scenes. Yeah, I saw. I order end of this month after commercial salary. Okay, nice. When you try that pre-workout, remember I said this. You're going to want to rip your face off. Like, rip your face off. One, 2, 3, 30, let's say. $330 is 165. Will the price make another move towards yesterday's close price or Friday's close price? I don't know. It's a good question. We'll have to wait and see. Hey, Christian, make sure that my elder brother have all those aliens all the way in his home. I have aliens in my closet. They are your future predictions moves. Exactly. I keep aliens and skeletons in my closet. No. Or actually, yeah, I guess. I guess some people hide in the closet. Yeah, and whose are the selfies of those aliens? Nobody. It's all thanks to AI. If this candle closes, kind of like how it is, we should be okay. We need it to close a little bit higher, but let's see how it goes. One minute 45 seconds. What did you train at the gym today? Tell me now. Did you train your entry and exit fingers? I'm talking about trades. Some of you are too perverted. Back biceps. That's good. Because it's going to be winter for us, bulking season, I'm going to be focusing a lot on my back, shoulders, and legs. Biceps, I'm okay. Biceps, I don't really train as much anymore. Biceps are like everybody has I guess you could say like a strong muscle, or like one of the areas that grow the easiest. Like that if you train it, it's like a favorite, right? For me it's biceps. So I don't train my biceps because it's I don't really need to. So what is yours? Like what is your easy muscle? Biceps I don't really touch. For some guys it's chest, some guys it's shoulders, some guys it's back, some guys it's legs. For some guys it's abs. Obviously, yes, women too. Women have their own things. Women are different creatures. Like they're built differently, right? It's like different muscle groups are designed differently for different functions. Men are built to like hunt and stuff. Shoulders. Head and shoulders. We have adrenaline. They have, I think, we have testosterone. We have testosterone. They have estrogen. Everybody has adrenaline. If you have too much adrenaline in your system, your body goes into stress mode, fight or flight. It's good to put adrenaline in your system to give yourself that push, but too much will cause too much stress and secrete or like put that into your kidneys or your liver, one or the other or both, and then it becomes a problem for your body. So you don't want to be in fight or flight for too long, because then it creates issues with your body and your immune system. So if you have that's why if you have too much stress, your health starts to go down, because then your body can't fight things. So we all have adrenaline, or we all can have adrenaline, but for men it's testosterone, women it's estrogen. If a man has too much estrogen, he's basically a woman, and if a woman has too much testosterone, she's basically a man. I think all men should have peniophobia. I don't know what that is, and I'm scared to look it up because of the first 4 letters. Just saying. Penia? Did you mean that? Peniophobia? Is this what you meant? Yes. I agree with you. Navy SEAL box breathing can help calm that fight or flight, but it's hard to get into that. Get it into it. I can imagine. Navy SEALs are built different. Breathing techniques go back all the way to like ancient times. Breathing techniques actually help in a lot of good ways. So I'm not surprised that Navy SEALs focus on that. I could imagine, obviously, forget about a regular human, a Navy SEAL or somebody out in the middle of combat, all the adrenaline, stress, heart rate up, fear, PTSD, like everything's going through your mind. So imagine how much your heart is racing in the heat of battle. To be able to put yourself in a position where you can breathe, focus, and calm your system down enough to have some kind of control, that's for sure important. When it comes to India and Christmas, I would be scared actually to go to India during Christmas. And I would be scared because I'm sure it's going to be like party central. Because I know what it's like to go to Colombia during Christmas. And it's a lot of festivals, everybody's out partying, fireworks and everything. So I could imagine India. Because I mean, India's population is over 1 billion. So I could only imagine how much crazier it would be. I do want to go to India one day, though. Yeah, it's just bouncing off it. Exactly. It just keeps hovering around that trend line. Oh, you can't see it. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how she respects the lines. You're glad you didn't enter? I mean, sure. There's nothing wrong with not entering. You're already up for the day. Yeah, in Kolkata, it's totally fair at all. I could imagine it's party time. Toronto, you have to come to Toronto. When are you going to come to Toronto? That's the real question. With all the money you're making in Forex, when are you coming to Toronto? Do. Where is somewhere that you would like to travel to? So when you're able to travel anywhere, where's somewhere that you'd like to go? For me, it's Japan. Japan, where else? Japan, Singapore. I would like to go to the northern mountains of Chile, Peru, which is where my girlfriend's from. I'd love to go there. I'd like to go back to Colombia. Brazil, maybe just for the beach. Where else? Back to Jamaica. Jamaica has been one of my favorite places so far. Monaco. Monaco would be nice. Australia, I guess. I mean, if you want to go to Australia, I can see why. I used to want to go there. Not so much anymore. Nothing against it. I just don't see much appealing as before. Like, I wouldn't mind if I went, but I'm not like putting it at the top of my list. If that makes sense. Thailand is a good one too. Are you going for all the lady boys? You're going for the discount? There's a billionaire cultures. There's lots. Vietnam. That's a good one. Yeah, I'd like to go there too. A lot of places in Asia I'd like to go to. A lot of places in Asia. Some places in Africa I'd like to go to. I'd rather go see some places in Africa than some places in Europe, to be honest with you. Like, what's wrong with the UK? I don't know. It doesn't seem that safe. Doesn't seem much, like, to me, it doesn't seem much different than Canada or US. It's just with a different accent, is how I see it. And it sounds more dangerous. And like, I've been to some sketchy areas in the US, and I wouldn't want to go back there, but some places in UK, like in London, I wouldn't even touch. Yeah, you're right. Everywhere is like that. Everywhere you go has its good and bad. So I haven't been there, so I can't insult UK. Relax. Some of you getting too emotional because you're from there. But all I'm saying is, it's like if notice I didn't say anywhere in Canada or anywhere in the US. Like the only place in Canada I would want to go to is the complete other side of Canada where they have mountains, like big mountains. That's it. But Canada, US, and like London, to me just seems the same. If anything, London looks like it still has more of its like, you know, ancient architectural integrity or look intact. So I would want to go for the heritage of it. But there's really nothing that's like inviting or drawing me to it. I don't really think that there's anything much different that I'd experience there except authentic fish and chips. Right? Some random motel outside Miami, the UK. Yeah, exactly. See, I've been to Miami with Bailey. So I'd go back to Miami. New York is whatever. You're hyping up New York a little too much. I'm just saying. New York is nice, but I think it's overrated. New York is nice when you go, you see the Times Square and all the lights and stuff, and you get to be like, oh wow, you know, this is what I've seen in the movies and on TV shows, and you get to get that out of your system, and you see all the yellow cabs and everybody being a jerk, and you get to experience that. Everybody's rude, nobody holds the door for you, no one says thank you, everyone's whatever. Once you get that out of your system, then New York is kind of overrated. It's nice. I'm not saying it's not, but I think it's overrated. Miami, much better. So far, Miami in the US, Miami has been my favorite so far. But my favorite people have been from Atlanta. Like the most polite people that I've encountered in the US is from Atlanta. So that for me so far, the Southern hospitality is real. So if you're from Atlanta, shout out to you. Who wants to go to the Arctic? Let's make an expedition to see for ourselves if the world is flat or round, and see if there's an ice wall that we can explore. If you want love ancient cultures, artifacts, you would come to India for that. I could imagine. Isn't, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'll have to look it up after. Isn't India the place where I know the Taj Mahal's there. That I would love to see. But isn't India where there's a temple that was carved out of like rock? That's like in a mountain or like in a rock, and it's a whole temple carved out of it. Not built, but like carved out of it. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm thinking of somewhere else, please correct me. But the Taj Mahal. You just reminded me, the Taj Mahal. When I was working construction, we were building. At the time it was the largest hospital in all of North America. That's Canada and US. It was at the time $1.6 billion to build. Then it was the largest, most digital hospital in all of Canada and US. And our lunchroom, just for our company, it was so big that we called it the Taj Mahal. Yeah, you can look it up. If you put Humber River Hospital in Toronto, you'll see. It's a big hospital. Here, like this. Oh, let me retype it. Taj Mahal in Agra. You would love to see Tirupati Temple in Tamil Nadu. I would love to see all of that, actually. So, good point. That's made up something BC time zone. Okay, I see. They should make a crypto coin called Tajma coin. Tajma tokens. Right? Or Nadu token. Christian, you okay? Still multitasking? Investment analyst, how's your dinner? How is your post-workout meal? That's made up and... Come on, you telling me if they don't make Tajma coins, you wouldn't buy it? Once, I was a multi-millionaire for a few seconds. After the show Squid Games came out, they made a squid token. It was obviously going to be a scam, and I knew that. So I put some money in. I put like, I think it was $50 or $100, knowing that it was going to be a rug pull, okay? So I put money in, and I was waiting and waiting. It was starting to grow a little bit, but I wanted to see how much it would pump. A few days go by, and now I'm like waiting. So I go to sleep and I wake up, and an hour before I woke up, the coin went from under a few cents all the way up to like $20. So my money would have been over $1 million. It was obviously a pump and dump. So they inflated the price and then they crashed it. So, oh well. So manage your trade from here, wherever you entered. I know some of you got in on a better entry below the range, which is fine. Just make sure that you are managing your stop loss, all that good stuff. 11 o'clock. So in 18 minutes, we'll end the Zoom. We'll end the Zoom and we'll end the live. I know. Relax. I did jinx it. You're right. I thought we'd be done before 10 o'clock because we were already up for the day. It's fine. At least the people that weren't able to get on with us before the live session got to get in on some entry. It was a bit of a choppy entry, but still an entry. So at least some people can walk away with some profits. Relax. We're trying to help everybody win here. Losing days do happen. No, live every day, at least 4 times a week. At least 1 or 2 times a week, I will share entries. Today, I shared a re-entry. So everybody got to make something. Whether you were part of the elite group or the free group, you got to at least make something. Okay, so even if you're here on a day where I don't share entries and exits, you can still be with us and have conversation. We can look at charts and all that good stuff. So at least we're creating a space where everybody can come learn, share psychology, and keep each other accountable. So at least we have that. Of course, you can ask questions. Yeah. First day here, and we'll have questions. Absolutely. I'm glad you're going to have questions. See, someone else also asked if they can ask questions. Yes, questions are welcome. So, whether you are in our elite group, in our free group, or on the live, I don't care where you ask the questions. I know some of you are shy. I don't know why you won't type in the YouTube live, but who cares? You can DM me directly on Telegram. You can message me on Instagram. Instagram will be the last place I check while we're on here, but you can message me there too. You can message on the YouTube live. You can message in the Zoom live. Wherever you feel most comfortable. Questions are great. Absolutely. Look, at some point, all of us here knew nothing. And at some point, some of us had to figure it out on our own or learn from the wrong place or wrong people. So we've all had different experiences. Some of us really good experiences, some of us really bad experiences, some of us in the middle, some of us mixed experiences. So we all have different experiences. But we're all after the same goal. We all want to earn some extra money to, retire our family, to leave a legacy, to pay the bills. We all have a similar goal. So it doesn't matter where you're from, your culture, religion, your background, none of that matters here. As long as, of course, you respect everybody and treat everybody good, then there's a place for you here. And that's it. Those are the rules. And of course, if you haven't liked and subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you do. So if you didn't close, manage your trade. I'm up for the day. So I don't care where it goes from here. Hit stop loss, hit profits. Either way, it's profits for me. For those of you that I'm working closely with, you know the trading plan to follow for yourself. Please don't be too greedy. Like Hassan, he had an awesome day today. And either he's patiently quiet, or he decided to log off and move on with the rest of his day, or he's crying in the background because he didn't listen. And that's why he's silent. Which do you think it is? Do you think Hassan is crying silently in the background? Or did he walk away? What do you think? Let me know in the chat. Elder brother, I send you some personally. Personally. Okay. That's your meal. The rice looks good. Looks good. Nope, I almost deleted it. It's a lot of rice. Are you bulking? It looks good, don't get me wrong. It looks good. Indian food was actually the first time. It was actually the first kind of food that I ate. Let me start over. Indian food was the first vegetarian food that I ever ate in my life that I liked. I went to a Krishna temple. They're all Indian. And so I went, I was, participating. Then it was time to eat. It's time for the prashadam. And they served me. I didn't know that it was vegetarian. But I ate all the food, ate with my hands, all that stuff. And I loved it. It was great. I went back the next week. I ate again. And then I realized, wait a minute. I feel full. And this food was delicious. But what was the protein? Like, what was the meat? I don't remember really eating or biting into like chicken or beef or goat or anything. So I asked, hey, like, what was the meat in this? They said, there's no meat. We're all vegetarian. So that was the first time I ever ate good vegetarian food. I know not all Indian food is vegetarian. I understand that. But that was my first good experience with vegetarian food. It was thanks to the Krishna temple. So it was thanks to the Indian culture that it made me open-minded to consider one day being a vegetarian, which I did in 2020. So just before the pandemic started, I decided to become vegetarian. Not for health reasons, not for the environment. I don't care about any of that stuff. I just felt sorry for the animals. That's all. And the only thing that kept me going was remembering that good vegetarian food does exist because of the Indian culture. That's okay. I feel you with old grandma recipe. Hey, that'd be good. because I even bought Indian cookbook, Indian vegetarian cookbook. I bought it from the temple. I went into their bookstore to buy uh, to buy a cookbook. And the guy looked at me, went like this. He's like, this one is too advanced for you. In other words, he said, you're not Indian enough for this book. Take the beginner's book. Or take the white book. He's looking at me as just thinking I'm a white guy, right? I understand. Okay, I didn't get offended because for sure the use of some spices and sauces, if I'm not used to it at home, I'm not going to know how to manage or use them. So I get it. I share you some, okay, that make you, yeah, feel it. It's Indian. Yeah. Like I said to you before, I would love to try authentic Indian food in India, just not from the streets of India. Just saying. Just saying, okay? When I come across some of the videos that I come across, I'll share it with you privately. Not in the chat, but I'll share it with you privately. There's this one famous guy. Please, if his food is near you, please let me know if it's worth trying or not. I'm not gonna try it. I think my stomach would explode. I don't think my stomach is built strong enough to survive. Yours might be. I mean, okay. That's a good idea. Sure. I know. I want it to be over with also. I'm at that point again where I just want the trade to either hit stop loss or hit take profit so I can get the hell out of here. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, win or lose. Hold on, my dog wants to go out now. All right. My home is waiting for you. No can handle here. Let's enjoy old foods. I don't want old foods. I want fresh food. I know what you're saying. I'm just kidding. 2 minutes. Let's see how the candle closes for the hour. You caught your scalp? Good. That's what I like to hear. "45 seconds. "30. 25. 15. Christian, did you catch the scalp? Or are you still in it? Good day, folks. Yes, sir. Still here? Okay. Mine is still active also. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're still in the trade, make sure you have your stop loss set, manage your trade, risk to reward, all that good stuff. Most of you caught profits today. That's good, whether you're on the paid side or the free side. So love seeing that. For those of you that are greedy degenerates like myself and Christian here that are still in the trade, you know, we're also managing our risk to reward ratio, stop loss, all that stuff. If it ends up being a loss, just accept it and it's fine. We're up overall for the day regardless, so who cares? Tomorrow is another day. Make sure that you don't jump back into the markets. Remember, in about 2 hours, we're gonna have FOMC members talking, so it can get a little crazy later. So if you're able to stay out of the markets before that, or secure profits before that, then do so. And if you can walk away, even better. Hopefully Hassan isn't crying right now behind the scenes because he didn't listen. And hopefully he's out enjoying his day or his evening and sleeping okay. Maybe, you know, having some champagne or something. Other than that, of course, if you haven't already, make sure that you like and subscribe. Tomorrow, same time, same channel. The live is already pre-programmed. So if you go to my channel, you'll see for tomorrow, the 8th, it's already there. So hit that notification bell so that you get notified when we go live tomorrow, so you don't miss out. So I don't have to send you a link. It's already pre-made. Other than that, keep smiling. Don't let anyone piss you off. Enjoy the rest of the day. We'll call today a neutral day, even though it's